I told you I'd let you know how orientation went. So on the third and final day, you go in there, you're going to see the head dispatch one more time to make sure that you understand everything they expect from you and what you can expect from them. It's all good, I promise. From what they say. I'm on my first load, so then you're going to go over the tablet, which is what they use for everything. So here's your tablet. It's pretty nice, actually. It's big. You can see you got your Samsara where your logs and your load completion is, and where you'll scan your trip pack in, which is pretty nice. So they have the Trucker Path app for GPS. I only use it because it has a really good satellite view of the locations. I have my own. I use the Rand McNally. If you don't have one of these, get one. It's a big expense up front. I think this one was right around $500. But if you've ever been stuck somewhere in a big rig in a place you shouldn't have been, it's because you didn't use this, or it's not God, so you were relying only on that and didn't pay attention. I also carry Rand McNally Trucker's Atlas with me, so verify where you're going. Back to the app, you have the CAT Scale app, so you can scale and hook that to your ComData card. So you pull on, scale your truck, it's all taken care of. You just go in and get your receipt. They have the actual Weather Channel app, which is pretty nice. If you click on that, you can see where you're at, watch the latest news in the area, view the satellite of the area you're at. It'll actually pinpoint you on there, so that's cool. It's a good app. I like it. Warmest Christmas ever this year. Well, I'm from Texas, so I'm used to that. The Blue Beacon. They got the Blue Beacon app. Of course, hauling reefers, you're going to be washing out a lot, so you can hit that. Tell you the nearest locations, hours, service. You can call them. You can view it on the map. Bam. So there's a lot of Blue Beacons. Anyway, I like the tablet. I didn't know if I would, but I did. The last company, everything was on phone, and it was only Samsara. So, and then they had you scanned your trip back in with your phone on the TransFlow app, which sucks. So, all right, excuse the mess, but I'm gonna show you the truck. So 2003, or no, wait, how do you say that? 2023 International. Like I said, I didn't get a brand new one because I'm gonna have my pet in here, and that's just the way they do it. So as the 2026s are coming in now, they'll feed those older trucks down. They keep them for 2.5 years, so you'll never be in a truck older than that. But if you have a pet, they're not going to give you a brand new truck. Excuse the mess. I still have the plastic from where I took it off my mattress. So let's see if I can turn some lighting on. Of course, they give you a vest. Got a TV mount. I wanted to go by the house and get all my stuff, but Christmas time I needed to run this run and then get to the house, so got a little desk or eating tray, whatever you want. I think I'm gonna put my microwave over here, and that's because there's a strap, and I use a laptop. I don't even need the TV, so got a drawer house stuff in. I got stuff in there already. Down at the bottom is where I'm going to keep my shoes and my dog's food in her bowl. And the reason I'm going to put my microwave over here is I had them remove this shelf over here because I wanted a large refrigerator. If I'm going to be on this truck 2-3 weeks, I want to be able to keep frozen, lots of frozens, because I'm going to cook on my truck. So that's the refrigerator I got from them for $45, which is a jam up deal. So cabinets here, excuse the mess. Like I said, I just threw everything in here. Cabinets here, got cabinets here. There's your APU unit. That'll teach you all everything you need to know if you don't know how to run that. I didn't get a mattress up top because I'm gonna have nobody riding with me. Excuse my mess. All my luggage and jacket. What I'm gonna do is put some probably totes. Keep dry goods and winter clothes, extra, whatever. I can get whatever I want up here. Put some shelves up there. Put some pull-out drawers. I mean, this thing is over 8 foot. This thing's 8 foot tall in the back, so plenty of room. You got matching shelves on this side. Again, I have junk in there. There's my dog's blanket already. You got storage all up here. Storage over the passenger seat. Storage in the middle. They give me a CB. They asked me, do you want a CB? Yep, sure do. So they give me one. All my paperwork from orientation, insurance stuff I need to go over. They're going to give you some ice cleats, which is pretty nifty. So you'll need those when it's icy out. Matter of fact, they are required on the yard when it's icy because they've had some incidents. They're going to give you a nice pair of gloves, which I already have a new pair that I'm wearing out first. Like I said, I keep a Motor Carriers Road Atlas with me. So far, so good. Took a load from the yard there and Lamar's. Actually, I took an empty trailer from Lamar's over to Storm Lake, which was like 56 miles. Dropped it empty, picked up a loaded Tyson load going to Chicago. Right now I'm sitting around Joliet. Maybe not even to Joliet. I'm 45 minutes from the stop, and I don't deliver until tomorrow morning. So I'm spending Christmas at the Loves. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'll get this offloaded, grab something going back to the yard, and then they have a load on the yard Saturday for me going home. So I'll be home on Monday. And one good thing, so like on your days off, they don't count the day you get there. So if you deliver at 7 o'clock in the morning and you're home by 8, that day is your day off doesn't start till the next day. So I'm gonna go in on Monday, deliver this load Monday morning. Then my day off's actually Tuesday, and then I'll be ready to roll Wednesday. I only wanted that much time because I need to make some money. So I'm gonna grab my dog, rig out my truck like I want. I hate having dirty floorboards, and I don't have my rugs with me. My truck rugs, they're at home. So I'm gonna get that done. Another, I told y'all in one of my other videos that they have the fifth wheel unlock. So that's cool. So like when you back up to drop or hook a trailer, you ain't trying to get under there and pull on that bar and hurt yourself. Or squeeze in there because it's tight. I'll show you in just a minute. You follow the procedure and set your brakes and make sure she's in neutral and all the good stuff. Hit that lock until it stops flashing and you're unlocked. Pull up from under. Alright, we'll check out the outside. So all the trucks are going to have a cattle guard. Easy cattle guard too. Like, pull this lever. Yeah, I said easy. Look at that. Well, mine seems to have a pin in it. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, it came down easy yesterday. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's less for cattle and more for idiot drivers trying to back in these spots, just trying to save a hood or something. It was really clean yesterday. Drove through some pretty foggy, misty weather last night. They put a pet inside on the truck to let everybody know. Your truck's gonna have these flow blows on them, so that's cool. Supposedly helps with your fuel mileage. If you have a low tire, you gotta check it out. I was interested in these caps because I never used them before. You just push that in. Push that in, turn that cap, it comes right off. They're gonna give you, this is part of your orientation when you'll have a checklist. So they're gonna give you 4 load bars. Extra oil, coolant, washer fluid, fuel filter, even a wrench for the fuel filter. Not that you're going to do it. They really don't want you to, because you can mess up a parking lot for somebody. But if they have to call somebody out, there's already a filter here. You ain't got to buy it roadside. All the trailers are exactly the same. So, all the reefers, 53 footers. Oh, let me show you what I was talking about on the last video about how they lock these doors. It's pretty cool. So there's no way, unless they cut this off with some kind of really good grinder, you can't get that lock off of there. You can't get no bolt cutters into there to get to it. So, seems like a good system. We'll see. On these tandems, these are the air tandems. So, pull that little valve with your brake set, and then you can adjust it where you need to for your weight, which I did have to do because it's pretty heavy load, running over 42,000. You gotta have a chain box, which I have tire chains in there, still new in the bag. I plan to keep them new in the bag, not trying to use them. It's international, but it is equipped with the Cummins, which I prefer over the Detroit, so I think that's gonna be all right. Well, that is about it. Orientation's done. I'm on my first load. So I'll have my orientation pay, $5.50. I'll have this load, which is 550 miles, something like that, up here, and then I'll have like 550 miles back to there, and then 1,000. So I'll have 2,000 miles on my first orientation pay, plus my orientation pay. So not a bad deal. All right, guys. So if you're looking for a place to go, they seem nice. I'm gonna keep you updated. I won't lie to nobody. But for right now, everything that the recruiter told me was correct. They normally don't have a problem getting you right back to the house after orientation to stock your truck out. I knew it might be an issue because today's Christmas Day, and I was getting my truck on Christmas Eve, so finding something out of there, going directly to where I needed to be, I knew could be. So I was prepared for that. But they're going to get me home as soon as this loads drop. They've already got one set up, headed that way. It just doesn't pick up till Saturday. Nothing I can do about it. They're not going to send me home empty 1,000 miles so I can get my dog and my materials that I like to be on the road with. So everything that they said was right, and everybody in the office super nice. It's open, so you walk in there. If they're there, it's not in the middle of the night or nothing. They may let you call them in the middle of the night. I don't know. But if they're there, walk on upstairs. Talk to dispatch. Talk to planning. Go to payroll. If you have a question, ask. There's no such thing as a dumb one. You're just dumb if you don't ask it. You know what I mean? So, do that. So, if you're on the SAP program and you've completed all your steps, the way it was explained to me, if you're on step 4, 5, 6, there's only so many drivers that they can have employed that their insurance allotted. And they're at that max right now. I didn't ask who the bad beans were, but they're there. Now, if you've completed step 6, like I have, and you're just looking for a better place to go, right? Get out from under these people that think they own you because you were on a SAP program, and actually make some real money. Like I said, I'm starting at 61 cents a mile here, and I will go to 63 in 90 days when my insurance and everything kicks in. So in 90 days, I'll be getting 63 cents a mile, plus a 6 cent a mile bonus if I have no safety violations and I'm on time deliveries and I don't, turn down loads. Now, when you first go to orientation, or when you hire, I think even on the application, they'll ask you, will you go to the West Coast, California? I will. It's not always pleasant, but I like that drive. I like that west drive. A lot of scenery. And then they'll ask you, will you go to the Northeast? I won't. Don't like that drive. Been there, done that. I will go up to Pennsylvania or upstate New York without actually touching the city. I'll be good with that. Keep me out of Jersey. Keep me out of New York. There's no reason for me to go to Maine. I don't eat lobster. So they'll ask you, and you just put no on your application, and they don't have a problem with that. Matter of fact, they pay you extra if you will. I think it's $50 to go in to the Northeast. And I told them they keep the $50. I'll need $50 worth of nervous medication. Yeah, keep me out of there. If you have a passport and you want to cross the border into Canada, I've never done it, but I think I'm going to get my passport. Just because, why not? It'd be pretty cool, I guess. I'll try anything. I may try it twice. I'll try anything once. Maybe twice, just to make sure I didn't like it the first time. But, yeah. I think I'm going to get my passport because that pays like $350 to go across the border. And they said the reason that pays like that is because since COVID, there's like a 24-hour quarantine or something to come back. So like you get in, go make your delivery, then you come back and you gotta sit 24 hours before you cross the border back in. I don't understand it. Seems like they'd have some kind of waiver for a driver if you could show on your laws that you just came through here yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But it's government and they don't make sense. Don't try to make sense of them. So, not efficient. Never have been. Other than that, everything sounds good, man. Everything sounds good. So if you want to come over here, if you've completed all your steps in your SAP program, even if you're just a regular driver and you ain't never had a SAP issue, God bless you. Come on over here. Call Schuster. Ask for Sheila. Tell her Jason Day sent you. Truck 33007. And see what it's all about. All right, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's going to be a journey.